Peace, everybody. Um, these are gonna be your new moon readings for October 6th, which is coming up fast. I just want to talk a little bit about what happened on the 4th, where everybody got a much needed break from social media. Um, I know a lot of people, it was not something that you wanted or enjoyed, but it definitely was 100% an opportunity to just live in the moment and be present in the moment. Um, I know for me personally, I loved it because um, I'm not a real heavy social media user, but for business purposes and for like connecting with people who enjoy what I do and the things that I offer. A lot of those people aren't local, so it's not like we can meet up in person, at least not frequently. So I use social media more for those purposes and like, making these videos and marketing and things like that. So for me, it was a break from like just having to do those things. So I enjoyed it. I definitely wished it would have lasted a little bit longer because I don't really feel like people really got the lesson that was supposed to come from it. But hopefully, there are lots of things changing in the world of there's lots of things changing in everything in every aspect of the world right now, but particularly with social media right now, and a lot of truths are coming to light. So it's very possible that things will continue to change. You might see other outages. There are also, other contributing factors like if we get another solar flare, the solar emissions, the magnetic fields sometimes can knock things out. Also, we're in the midst of several retrogrades. So, Mercury retrograde tends to knock electronics and electronic communications out. Um, so, I just want to re emphasize that when these things happen, it's always for a reason. There's always something to learn and to gain from it. It definitely was refreshing to feel like, like when I was growing up, there wasn't really internet. And, as I got older, the internet that was there was just, it wasn't anything like it is now. So it kind of reminded me of those days where, you had to actually go to someone's house and knock on their door and, see if they're home, if they want to come out and play, or hang out or whatever. There were no cell phones, Yes, I'm that old. So I don't know. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I hope that everyone is taking the opportunity to really just gain the insight and the growth that comes from events like this. And really, it's an opportunity. Like right now, we just had uh, the fall equinox, and even for me, like you might see a little bit more blemishes on me right now because I am doing a cleanse, and things come out through your skin sometimes. If you have any toxins inside your body, so it's also a good time to have a social media cleanse if you do find yourself becoming addicted to just scrolling, or being addicted to um, the attention that you might get from posts or videos or stories or anything like that. Um, so yeah, it's like perfect timing as usual. So um, if you do find yourself being challenged, you can always hit me up and we can talk through it. Where I can recommend some resources for you to, or insights or affirmations for you to overstand it a little bit more. Um, but yeah, it was definitely a positive thing. So I hope you got positive feedback from it. So let's get into these readings. So this is your new moon reading for if your sun is in Libra, if your moon is in Libra, or if you are Libra ascendant. The card that I pulled for you is anger, which was interesting because I don't typically associate anger with Libras, but maybe you got some stuff going on right now that is really pissing you off. I definitely feel like you are very frustrated right now. Um, and that frustration can lead to anger a lot of times. But because it's not something that you typically experience, maybe you're unsure of how to handle it, how to deal with it, how to move through it. Um, I feel like this bee might hold some insight for you. So, for example, um, bees are always busy and always working and always, focused on the task at hand. So maybe if you find a project, or if you have a project that you can kind of like immerse yourself in and focus on that instead of the things that are making you angry, maybe some of that anger will subside so that you are able to see those situations more clearly when you're not in a state of anger and be able to resolve them. Um, Maybe things like working out would help be able to kind of transmute that angry energy. Um, but yeah, definitely you want to take your focus off of it. And if you feel like there's just so much of it, like I said, doing something physical will definitely be able to help you move through that energy. But whatever it is that is making you angry right now, it's not going to be resolved while you're in that state. So anything that you can do that will allow you to find that balance, and that inner peace again, do that. And then you'll be able to see that situation more objectively so that you can find a solution. Um, a lot of times, anger is the result of frustration or sadness or even fear. So you also want to be mindful of that and figure out like why you're having those feelings. Like, what is it that you're sad about? What is it that you fear? Um, what's coming up for you? Because anger is kind of like, it's the result, but it's not the source. So you want to make sure you get to the source of why it is that you're really angry in the first place. Um, and just really do some self-reflection. There's something that needs to be healed. Um, and there's something that you need to find peace with, um, so that you're able to move past this situation in a healthy way. Um, Another thing that results in anger a lot of times is you feeling out of control, or you not being able to control the things that you do want to control. And it's just a reminder, a little friendly reminder that you're never in control and none of it is ever in your control. So the sooner you're able to let that go and find your peace with that, that will also be helpful in you transmuting that anger. Um, like I said, find something that you can put all of your time and attention to that has nothing to do with whatever this issue is. And just so you can clear your head and be in a better space, to see things more objectively. Um, so I definitely wish you the best of luck. I know you could do it. I know you like, I don't want to hear that shit right now. It's okay. But I know you're able to do it. And even if it takes more than 28 days, use this new moon to set your intention that this is something that you're going to overcome. And this is something that you have the strength to do. This is something that will be resolved peacefully. Use your affirmations. Do your tapping if you need to do that. Your EFT, and you got this. So have a great day.